How's everybody doing out there? This is John Register. Once again, your Thursday Inspired Thought. I hope everybody's having a great day out here. I am with one of my best friends, Shawn Edmonds. We've known each other from knee-high to grasshopper.
That's right.
Back in the 7th grade in Oak Park, Illinois, Hawthorne Junior High School. Shawn has done a phenomenal job. He is a total inspiration because he followed a passion that he had, and that was he picked up the trumpet in 7th grade, and by 12th grade, graduating senior year, he had a full ride to the school of Eastman Music School, and has just gone on since then. From there, he's played with the Count Basie Orchestra, he's played on cruise ships. So Shawn, I want to talk to you a little bit about today, just, how does a musician really make it in this world? I know it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, luck plays a lot of it, big part of it. Being in the right place at the right time, that definitely has been a part of my career. When I was working on cruise ships right out of college, I met a trombone player, and he liked my playing. And he said, "Man, I play in the Count Basie band, and we need subs from time to time, man. Would you be?" I was like, "Oh man, of course." So a couple of years later, I get a call, and he's like, "We'll hire you to go to Europe for 2 weeks. That'll be your audition." So I put everything I had into it, got the job my first night.
So how long were you on the cruise ship before you?
I did cruise ships for about 6 years, and then I moved to New York in '96, and August of '96 is when I got the call to do the Count Basie band.
That's amazing. And so, for the younger kids out there that are really trying to get into the music scene, the music business, what are some of the steps that you had to take? The discipline, the practice, night after night, day after day, to actually have a shot, at the dream.
Yeah, I think it's like anything else. The more you do it, the better at it you'll be. And for me, practicing was never a task. It was something I wanted to do. No one ever had to tell me to practice. I mean, you remember you and I used to get together and jam to Buddy Rich, lip sync solos in the room, So you just have to want it so much that, you'll do it. A friend of mine said to me, he said, if you spend more time playing the trumpet than you do doing anything else, including sleeping, you'll be good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that, reading a book called with Malcolm Gladwell, what he said is, 10,000, I guess it's 10,000 hours of doing something, a task really well, and you become the expert at that task. Yeah. So you definitely put in the work.
Oh, definitely.
I was very fortunate. We're in New York City right now in a little hotel room because it's so noisy down in the basement. But Shawn was just been playing over at After Midnight, the Duke Ellington piece, and it was great with Fantasia. So he scored me a ticket, y'all. You can't do that. Only me. I only get that. But how was that? Going in, you got called at the last minute to come in and sub. Is that a tradition, or is that something that happens all the time with musicians in New York?
Whenever someone has a Broadway show, it's their chair, and you have to have 5 substitutes who are approved, who can come in at a moment's notice. Like I was called this afternoon, probably around 3 o'clock, to go in tonight at 7:30. So when you go in your first time, you sit next to the guy who has the job and you watch him play the show. You get the music, you go home, you practice it, and then when you're ready, then he takes off. You come in and sit in his chair for the night, and the conductor either says yes or no.
So I saw you had a YouTube clip out there. I think it was the Buddy G, George G.
Yeah.
Man. And I wanted to. Do you have that? I want to put that link up. I want to put that link up for you all out there. So I want you to take a look. He's trading bars with another. Was it just
great alto sax player named
alto sax,
Ed Bazan.
Ed Bazan. Yeah.
Who is the history of jazz. I mean, he's taught people who play in the Count Basie band. He's taught people who played in the Ellington band. He's a living legend. All of the history from Buddy Bolden on to present. I mean, he has been a part of.
Right. So look, if you guys are coming out to New York City, you got to come see one of the shows that Shawn is in. He's in a lot of shows that are going on right now, and he's a living legend himself. And I want to tell you that you got After Midnight's coming up. You have Night's Work if you can get it. That was with
Matthew
Brother. That closed
last summer.
So, but then he's jumped on Motown. So Motown, you come to New York City, see Motown, see Bullets on Broadway. And then you got New York Chamber Orchestra coming up as well.
Yeah,
for those that
want to see that. A hit at Carnegie Hall.
A hit at Carnegie Hall.
Exciting.
So how do you get to Carnegie Hall?
Practice.
Practice. And so
practice.
listen, everybody, my friend Shawn, total inspiration. And we say to you,
Now
you go forth and inspire your world.